Welcome to Friendly Competition Friday, guys. I've got an awesome workout in store for us. This is based off of the classic CrossFit workout called Chelsea, and we're gonna do a 25-minute burpee variation of that. This is a butt kicker of a workout. Let me show you what we're getting into. I'm gonna post the workout right here, bam. And here's how it plays out. We're gonna do 15 squats, followed by 10 push-ups, followed by 5 burpees. Now we have a minute to do that work, and when you finish, you're gonna rest the remainder of that minute. And we're gonna do 25 consecutive minutes of that right there. We'll call that the advanced version. And you can also do the intermediate or beginner option where there are reduced reps, and you can adjust your level of difficulty as you progress through this workout. So maybe you start out advanced, then you drop it down to intermediate, then maybe you're really hurting, you drop it down to beginner, catch your second wind, and you can build it back up. So totally up to you how you want to move through this workout, and your score will be the total number of rounds that you complete at each level. All right? Now let's go over the standards for this workout. We have the squat. So ideally, your hips go back, you drop down, you can get your hip crease below your knee, and then you stand straight up at the top. That would be the goal. Now maybe your knee's bugging you, and for whatever reason you can't get to full depth, that's totally fine. Maybe just partial depth and come on up. That works too. Take care of yourself, do what's right for you. Now the push-ups. Start in the plank position, lower down, chest touches the floor, elbows locked out at the top. You can also do this from your knees. Same standard, chest to deck, straighten your arms at the top. Now same with this, you can do partial depth push-ups. That's totally fine. Probably be better for you to develop strength throughout the full range. So I like to personally do that, but totally up to you. You can do what you want. Now, the last movement, the burpee, let me explain this transition too. So we're gonna finish our 10th push-up, 10, we're gonna go chest to deck, stand up, jump and clap, and that's gonna be our first burpee of 5, 4, or however many reps that you're gonna do based on the difficulty that you select. So there you have it for the workout, guys. Let's get warmed up. Real quick, I wanted to let you know that this is actually the second time that I'm going through this session. The first time, I did the entire workout, I got back to my computer, uploaded the footage, and everything was out of focus. I made the biggest noob mistake ever. So what I'm gonna do is go through the warm-up and the cool down with you guys a second time, but the workout itself, you know what, honestly, I didn't have the courage to do it again. It was pretty tough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the blurry footage during the workout itself. You guys shouldn't be looking at me anyways. And then I'll return to some nice clear footage for our stretch down. Sorry about that inconvenience, guys. Let's get into this warm up. Let's get started, guys. Grab a stick or a band and toss it to the side. We'll use it at the end of our workout for our stretch down. Right now, we're gonna do a reverse lunge into a bird pecker. And then we'll step back with the other leg. And we'll bird pecker again. And keep going. We'll just cruise it out right here. My second time through this warm up and stretch down. It's gonna be great for me. Move a little more and just stretch a little more. Maybe I should take another cold shower too. That footage came out clear, thankfully. All right. All right, Frogger coming up next. This is great, doing it twice in one day. This part of it anyways. Frogger. All right, I always get a good ankle stretch here too. This one should be opening up your hips, ankles, knees as well, getting those warmed up. Okay, shake it out. Spider dog's coming up next. This is the money stretch right here. I went surfing this morning, dawn patrol, and this is my go-to stretch before I get into the water. It really, really helps to be mobile in the hips so that you can pull your legs up under you and get into that surfer stance. Critical. I do this stretch, and I also did some dive bombers. Get my pop-up muscles warmed up. Okay. All right, we got the monkey. Funky monkey coming up next. And let's go. So feel free to play around with your monkeying about. Whenever we do the frogger monkey combo, that means I'm really trying to get us to open up the hips, the ankles. It means we got a lot of squats coming up, basically. Good. All right, dive bombers. Speaking of dive bombers, here we go. And 2, 1, begin. Now I like to inhale. So dive forward, exhale as you push back. And continue cycling your breath. I love zoning out to that one right there. All right, push up to matrix. Ready, begin. Push up. You guys know this one, step through. Hips up, shoulders stacked vertically, and you bend it open. And we'll do a push up and the same thing on the other side. So shoulders stacked vertically, hips up, and then bend it. And we'll see if we can bend it a little further with every rep. Okay, 2 more left in our warm-up. 2 more movements, that is. Lateral lunges next. All right, feeling good, feeling loose. This is also a good one for surfing. I found myself in this position before. Trying to do a hang 5. And see if you pick your hands up and bounce from side to side. Ooh, okay. squat arm rotations for our final move in our warm-up. 2, 1, let's go. Okay guys, it's time to get ready for this workout. Now we can all shoot for the advanced level difficulty in round 1 and then decide where we want to take it from there. So 15 squats, 10 push-ups, 5 burpees. When you finish, rest the remainder of that minute. We're going 25 rounds, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and begin squats. All right, 1 round down. Let's do this. For the rest of this workout, we'll say a burpee starts with your chest on the ground. So you can go into it right after that last push-up. 2, 1, begin. We have begun the journey. Round 3, 2, 1, begin. Earn that rest every round. Breathe your way through it, guys. You need to shave off a few reps here or there and try to make that your new standard.
No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle.
Here we go, guys. Breathe.
Sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle.
All right, guys, round 10 coming up. This is a big one. You need to breathe. Every round, we're gonna fight. Here we go, guys. Round 12 coming up. That's just over halfway, guys. We're 15 rounds in, 10 more to go. Taking one at a time. next round is big, guys. That'll take us to 20 out of 25. We're so close. Stay in the fight. All right, guys, 5 more, and we're done. I'm almost there. Look at this one right here. Just 3 more, guys. Hang in there for dear life. Second to last round. I'm gonna add 1 rep to everything just for fun, guys. If you wanna join me, you can. gonna add another 1 rep to each movement for the final round, guys. Coming up in 5. Finish strong, here we go. And rest. Oh. All right, guys, about 18 seconds. Grab your stick, your band. Let's get ready to do shoulder pass-throughs. All right, so you got your stick or your band. We're gonna do some shoulder pass-throughs in 5 seconds. And we'll send it over the top and bring it back. They're still probably trying to catch your breath. I know I was first time around. So breathe your way through it. And now let's do one more. Before we get into our around the world. And let's do one more in this direction before we reverse it. And last one in this direction. All right, before we get into our shoulder tricep stretch. Legs go here, there. Whew. I'll do this with the stick. It's got little knobbies that are digging into my hand. And I always like to lean the head out to the side and hunt around for any tension to work out. All right, and we'll switch sides. Let's go. Woo! Really putting as much tension as you can handle with this stretch. And also leaning and tilting your head, different positions. I usually get some cracks, some pops. And then toss your stick off to the side, or whatever equipment you got. We're going down into the bottom of the squat. Settle in, relax. Move your hips from side to side. You can actually do whatever you want here. I like doing these, rather than doing the squat rotations, I'm gonna do the arm reaches today. Reach, and reach. You can adjust your stance to whatever feels comfortable. You're welcome to do the side reaches or anything in this bottom position that you like. All right, we'll stand it on up and we'll send the hips forward and around. And be gentle to start off with. Oftentimes, if I go too hard too quickly, I get a shooting and a nerve sensation all the way up the hip flexors. Start out slow and reverse it. And now I'll reach down to the floor. Grab onto your elbows, and you can shake your head around, trying to loosen things up. You can swing from side to side. Our ragdoll pose. Feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. Allowing gravity to pull us down. All right, now let's step the left foot forward. Right foot goes back. We'll drop the hips down, move them around in our Spider-Man lunge. And let's drop down to the forearms. The number of squats we did today, this is a very necessary stretch that we don't get locked up in these upcoming days. And let's get into our splits, or your version of the splits. Ooh, yeah! And my splits is improving. Step the right foot forward. That's my bad side, but it was feeling pretty good today. Move those hips around. Now drop down to your forearms. We'll get into our splitty on this side. Now I like to rock from side to side, hunting around for any tension to start things off. And once I'm warmed up, I like to go for it. Ah! Ooh, yow, okay. Left knee comes forward, spin the foot. We'll sit up tall. Our emperor pigeon on this side. Go hands, see if you can bring them together into prayer pose. And relax right here. Let's walk it down, lay it down, and fully relax, guys. You earned it. I know that was tough work today. Make our way up and shake out the left leg. Bring the right knee forward, spin it. Sit up tall, emperor pigeon. Get into that prayer pose. And let's walk it on down into our sleeping pigeon and fully relax. All right, bring both legs around to the front. And shake them out. Now reach forward so you can grab hold of your toes and allow your chest to fall forward as we rock from side to side. Feeling that stretch up the calves, behind the knee, into the hamstrings and the glutes. And we'll take the left leg, let's bring it back and under us, and we'll lean back into this quad stretch. They took some heat today. Really important stretch. And we'll switch out the legs. Ooh, that feels good. Right leg pulls back and under, and lean back. Okay, we'll bring it up and we'll turn it over and press back into downward dog. And we're gonna start by pumping the heels up and down, walking the dog, stretching the ankles, the Achilles, the calves. And now let's move it into the shoulders. We'll start shifting from left to right side. Lower your knees to the floor, bring your toes together and sit back into child's pose. And once again, relax, breathing normally. And let's bring our legs through and roll back into happy snail. Very happy snail today. It's Friday. And lower down into happy baby. And we'll bring the knees in. We'll hug them into the chest and squeeze and hold. Release and extend your legs. Guys, get comfortable. 2-minute Shavasana starts right now.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah! Oh, wow. That was a very blissful Shavasana, even the second time around. Now guys, we've actually done that workout before a few months back, and we did it for 20 minutes, whereas this time we did it for 25. And I remember that time barely making it through and really struggling for those last few rounds. This time, I feel like I could have gone for 30 minutes. So I think that's what we're gonna try to shoot for next time around. But I pointed that out because if you've been around since those days, hopefully you're experiencing an increase in your fitness level. And no matter when you started, hopefully you're noticing an increase in fitness. So this stuff's really working, or at least it is for me. I hope it is for you guys as well. And my patrons and subs, I want to say thank you guys. I really, really appreciate your support of this channel. And if it's your first time here, I hope you enjoyed digging into the pain cave with us. But before we go, there's just one thing left to do, and this is optional. I'm gonna take my cold shower. It is the final day 5 cold shower time. Let's do it. Whew. And that is it for the cold shower challenge, guys. I hope you enjoyed this entire week. I'll see you guys for next week. Enjoy your weekend. Aloha.